Well, we've got Shane McAnally with us today. Thank you very much for being here, Shane.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Great. Well, Shane wrote 3 #1 hits that we have on our site. We've got Come Over, Downtown, and Alone With You. So maybe just start, we just heard a little bit of Alone With You, start talking about how that song came about and how you started writing it.
You know, I'm sort of an idea person, so normally for me, it kind of starts with I have to read or see something that sparks an idea. And it also a lot of times sparks a musical idea, but I had read a book called Running with Scissors, and I thought that title was so cool and crazy, and I love weird titles. And so I went in to write with JT Harding and Kat Gravitt, and JT and I were just coming off of a big song with Kenny Chesney called Somewhere With You. It was actually on the radio, and Kat was saying, you know, we should write something like that. We should write something like Somewhere With You. And I said, well, I have this idea, this Running with Scissors thing. I love the title, but I kind of think it's more of a heartbreak sort of, the danger in running with scissors, comparing that to a relationship. And when you meet someone that's wrong for you, it could be like running with scissors. I mean, it's dangerous, you know, it could really hurt you. So they got on board, which is a weird title, and a lot of writers wouldn't have jumped on with that song. But we wrote the song, we had the chorus, and everything was written, and there was actually, you know, where the chorus kind of kicks out at the end, where it's like, I can't be alone with you, got me out on the edge. Well, that was alone with you, got me running with scissors down the hall.
Really? Isn't that interesting? You mentioned when we were just sitting around before the interview that you pretty much just play guitar to write songs.
Yeah.
And so we talk about that for just a second. What'd you pick up the guitar for the first time, and what was that like for you?
You know, I grew up in Texas, and I sang in a lot of bands. I was always the singer. And because I always sang, I don't know, I never, early on, I mean, I started really early singing in bands, and I just never thought about like learning the guitar. And it really, you know, early on in lessons for me, it just wasn't that, I wasn't that interested. I wanted to play the songs on the radio immediately. And a lot of people want to teach you theory and the technical things, and I just wanted to play country songs. So what really happened was that I started writing and hearing lines and melodies in my head, and I would try to sing them to guitar players or piano players, and they couldn't hear what I was hearing chord wise, and so I just had to learn. I just said, I just need to learn some basic stuff. So I actually found a guitar teacher who would just teach me songs that I knew. And the first song I learned was Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain by Willie Nelson. It was 2 chords, and I couldn't believe that it only took 2 chords back and forth, you know. So that really showed me how simple a lot of songs were, and how just learning what all the songs I loved, the structure of those, helped me then figure out what I was hearing in my head for my song.
So you learned guitar just to accomplish what you were trying to do, which was write songs, which is great. Cool. And there's a lot of people on the site too that subscribe to 6-String Country that you know, might have aspirations of one day being in the music business and playing guitar. What advice would you have for somebody that was feeling that way? You
know, I always give the same advice, and someone said it to me, and it is that if you want to be in the music business, if you really want to make a career of it, it pretty much has to be the only thing that you can do. I mean, meaning not that you can't do anything else, but in your heart, that your passion drives you in a way that no matter what, you're in it. Even if you don't make money at it, even if you don't know the payoff. I mean, it is, along with talent, along with opportunity, along with persistence, luck has to play a factor at some point. And, you know, who knows when that's going to happen. Mine took almost 15 years of being in Nashville, so many publishing deals and record deals and things falling through. And then I finally had a little bit of luck thrown my way. And luckily, those years of experience had prepared me for that, so that I was ready for the moment. But again, if I had had a plan B, I wouldn't have stayed.
You would have ditched.
So, you know, it was just that was sort of the only option for me. And along the way, I would think, you know, maybe I should be doing something else. But even the attempt was heartbreaking. I mean, that's how much I needed to be in the music business to not worry about what the outcome was going to be, to just do it because I loved it. So I do love it, and am very lucky and so blessed that it's turned out the way it has. But that is my advice, that it be because of the passion, because of the love of music, not because of what the outcome might be.
Right. Yeah. That's incredible advice. Thank you very much, Shane. I know you're a super busy guy, and we really appreciate you coming down and taking a few minutes with us.
Well, thanks so much. I'm so glad that people want to play the songs and learn them. Yeah. That's just awesome. So thank you.
Take care, Shane. Thanks.